Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little bit, but we're back with another video. So as you can probably guess by the title, today would be my quarantine no makeup look. I'm just gonna be realistic. I don't do this look every day, but I do it every other day just to give myself a bit of a confidence boost. So today I'll be showing you how I do my no makeup look just when I need to feel a little bit more put together. I know quarantine has its toll on pretty much every single one of us, but this is kind of a little bit of a pick-me-up for me.
Hi.
Can I help?
Hello.
Hi.
Bye.
Take off your shoes.
Take off your shirt.
But this is something I do just to kind of pick myself up and just to kind of, you know, feel pretty even though I'm not going anywhere. First, I'm gonna start off with a little bit of skincare because I've been very much focusing on taking care of my skin, even though you can't really tell. But I definitely have. First, I'm gonna start off with the Balance Hyaluronic Deep Moisture Serum. I'm gonna pop a couple of drops on my face. I always use just one pump of these just because you don't really need much. And I kind of put it all over my face. And I always make sure to put some under my eyes and always go to your neck as well. Today is the 17th of June. So in a couple of days it would be my birthday. My birthday is on the 22nd of June. And me and Svet had different plans for my birthday. We were supposed to be in Italy, but you know, quarantine happened and that kind of, you know, got in the way. Next, I'm gonna apply some vitamin C serum. This one is from Superdrug, and I'm just gonna put that on top of the hyaluronic serum. And I'm going to follow up with some moisturizer as well. So yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be my birthday and we were supposed to be in Italy for a week. Unfortunately, you know, with the Miss Corona situation, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. So it will be just some, you know, nice quiet birthday, just me and Svet at home. I bought lots of decorations, so hopefully I will be making a video on the decoration as well. The theme is going to be silver and purple, so it's gonna be really, really nice. Usually I will skip this next step. I wouldn't really do it, but just for the sake of the video and to look a little bit more put together and a bit nicer, I will be putting some concealer on my spots. I'm going to use the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This one is in the shade 10 Latte, and I'm just going to pop it on all of my spots. Honestly, I don't know, guys. One week my skin is loving me and it's looking amazing, and then the next is just not great. And then I'm just going to kind of buff this in. I don't have my fancy setup and lights today purely because I wanted it to feel as organic and as realistic as possible, and this is what my skin looks like in natural light. I am currently filming in front of my window, so if there's a little bit of a change in light, sorry about that. There we go, spots are covered. And next I'm going to go with the same concealer, however it will be in a lighter shade. This one is in the shade light beige, and I'm going to put that just underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use literally the tiniest amount. And again, you can easily skip this step and adjust to the rest of the stuff I will be showing. I don't know if you guys watched my previous video, it will be linked down below. I did this lovely rainbow look and I was testing lots of new products in it. This e.l.f. concealer was one of them, and it was one of the products that I actually really liked. It has pretty decent coverage and it's amazing for everyday use. If you guys remember and watched the video, I purchased a darker shade because there were no testers in Superdrug, so I went back and picked up a lighter one for my under eye, and the darker one, which is tan latte, I use for like spots and stuff, just because I'm still pretty tanned from sunbathing in the garden. I would usually skip this step purely because I just leave my skin to breathe since I have that opportunity during lockdown. So yeah, next we are going to move to brows. For brows, I'm gonna grab this Suku Balancing Eyebrow eyeshadow in the shade Moss Green. I usually mix these two colors because this one is way too light for me. This is a bit of a fancy product, but you can use just regular eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to kind of mix these two shades together, brush my brows up, and then just slightly fill them in. Well, okay, this is not lightly, but you know, this is just how I do my brows. I find that on my eyebrows, powder products look the most natural. I usually gravitate towards a pencil or a pomade, but for today, because we're doing an everyday natural look, I'm just going to stick to brow products. And honestly, my brows are pretty thick naturally, so I don't really have to use a lot of product. All I need is a little bit of a definition to them. There we go, and brows are done. Next, I'm just going to curl my lashes. There we go, lashes are curled, and we are going to add some mascara. And if you've been watching me, you probably know that my favorite is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. And I'm just going to apply the tiniest amount, just to kind of darken up the lashes. There we go, and you can already see there's a little bit of a difference and lift to the lashes. I'm not really going to add any mascara to the bottom lashes purely because it looks a lot more natural when you have them just on the upper lashes. Next, I'm gonna grab a lip pencil that is the same shade as my lips, and I'm just going to line them. So it's like your lips but better. And you can skip the step, but I feel like adding a gloss. So I'm just gonna add this Makeup Geek Creamsicle Delight lip gloss. So they look a bit more juicy. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you my favorite trick as of lately. If you just focus on me, thank you. And the product pretty much looks like this. It's called Brow Styling Soap. And then the product pretty much comes in this little tiny tub. So what you literally do is you take a setting spray or just some water, spray it down, and take any spoolie. I use like an old mascara spoolie, and just swirl it around. You can pretty much do this with regular soap. This is just like, you know, the fancier, more expensive one. I got this one on eBay. I believe it was around £3 or £4 or something like that, but you can easily do this with any glycerin soap and you get a lot more product. So once you've swirled it around, you get kind of like a thicker consistency, which comes off on your spoolie and pretty much looks like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush my brows upwards, which gives them like this feathery brow, fluffier effect. And you can pretty much see the difference how it looks. They look a lot more fluffier, and I don't know, I just really like the look. I've never really been a fan of there was a trend going on feathery brows. I think that's still a thing. And when you get these super long eyebrows that are brushed upwards and they're like basically screaming that they need a trim, I never really like that personally. For me, if that's your thing, then do go for it. It's just personally not my favorite look. I like to trim my brows, and I never really like leaving them to grow out too much. I don't know, personally not my vibe. This brow soap thing basically acts as a brow gel, and honestly it's pretty long lasting, and this product is probably going to last you for at least a year, just because you need the tiniest amount.
Guys, there was honestly the biggest bug I have ever seen in my entire life trying to get through my open window, hence why I look like I've just seen a ghost. Anyway, back to the video.
So this is pretty much the finished look. I'm just going to show you something that I've been experimenting with lately, and I've been loving the look of faux freckles. So you don't really need to buy this fancy faux freckle stuff that are extremely expensive. If you ask me, you can literally achieve this just by using brow powder. So I'm just going to grab the same brow powder that I used earlier on my brows, tap off the excess, and just literally kind of dot them around and go over with your finger. And this gives you a really, really nice and natural faux freckle effect. And there you go, this is pretty much the finished look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It will really, really help me out. Follow me on Instagram, which is ElizabethNova_, as well as my TikTok, which is ElizabethNova_ as well. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know if you have any suggestions or if there are any other videos that you would like to see from me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!